All right, son. We're sorry to inform you that your stupid ass ain't get a job. That's how they let that boy scoring, man. Oh my goodness, that was more hard to watch than Atlanta season 1, episode 2, when they had the transition in the prison. You belong in here with the males, nigga. You go look it up. What's up? It's your boy Cintron coming back at you with another reaction video. Not kid you, not that's my real name. God damn it, man. That shit was funny, bro. I'm gonna watch it after this video. Anyways, man, a tension-filled episode as we picked up where we left off kind of last episode, where the son of OG was sitting here, and he was just out of it because he knew he had failed the test and his hopes had been thrashed. But there were some soldiers that were hired to bring him the news that he failed, and they couldn't contain their life. They're like, we gotta break it to this dude that he failed. I mean, look at him, he's such a loser, bro. I mean, he clearly is gonna take it hard, but how we gonna break it to this dude without laughing him to scorn, without laughing all up in his face, kiki ha 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 he. How I'm gonna keep my composure? They couldn't even keep it together on the sideline discussing the plan. And the captain, he had something up his sleeve. He's telling them, go ahead and do it. And then he said, y'all don't even know I'm playing y'all. And you're like, bruh, they so busy mocking this man, they don't see that they've been eternally mocked by being put in a death trap. Their lives mean nothing. So, and it cuts to the intro, but man, it was interesting. And they got their pieces in. They kept it straight for like a minute or two, and then they ridiculed the shit out of this man. I started feeling bad for him, as horrible as a human being as he is. But they did not fucking let up, and he deserved all that. And I hope he burned in hell. But it was brutal. And eventually, what happened, he was goaded into it. He got so flipping mad, he took out his sword and, started attacking them. And they're like, oh, you can't have that, boy. Let's sit your little head down. And they were mocking him by, it was 5 versus 1, but of course they weren't going to do that. He's weak. So the dude actually was like, man, let me take this little chump. He's like, all right, you better win. Like, bro, come on now. This dude ain't even worthy to hold my jock strap. So, he mocks him the whole time, punching him, making his dude spit up like he a baby, burying his knuckles in his dude's chest. Like, damn, he's like, dragon, fist of the darkness flame. Like, damn, man, you gotta hit the man that hard. But, they're trying to get him up on some hemmed up charges, but they don't know that the captain they know that the captain, he's assessing him. But I thought he was assessing him, but he's just trying to, pick a spot to, where he can set the dude up to where, he can actually make him cause some damage. He flicks a coin and kills a butterfly before the intro song. And you're like, this dude is just too deadly. He's showing it off for a reason. So he does the same in the battle, and he flicks a coin right into dude's eye, and he's like, he gets caught, and you're feeling intense pain. You're gonna freeze up, or you're going to drop your guard. He does that, and the boy cleaves the sword right into his neck, and it may not be pigskin. It's not pigskin. Human's neck is gonna be much softer, so he deletes him on the spot. Like, he bleeding out, and the soldiers get mad. I'm like, bro, y'all don't even know that was an assist. That wasn't a straight up slam dunk. That was an alley-oop. But, they're too stupid to realize that they're just cogs in this guy's machine. And then they jump in and like, hey, we gotta defend our honor. So, your boy takes out his sword, the brother, because he hyped him up the whole time. He was like, man, you gotta go out and defend your honor. It's kind of the worst thing he could have done, but he was just trying to stick up for his brother and his family name. You're making him look bad. I ain't realized this man was on Demon Time. I'm like, this ain't Demon Slayer, bro. You in the wrong anime. He's like, he just running niggas through. Like he, you know what I'm saying? A Chad out here in these streets. Running these hoes through. And it's bad. That none of them stood a chance. I mean, he just eviscerates all of them. And, you know, we see that, you know, the dude, he walks off, you know, at some point. But, you know, plan is going according to the plan. They just wanted to hem him up. You know, he killed one soldier, but, you know, he actually killed all of them. Gotta kill them all, human. And, you know, they come back reinforcements. And, you know, they come to arrest him. And so they put his brother, you know, with his arms behind his back. His father shows up and says, "What, Thorgil? What are you doing? You're gonna get me kicked out of the farm," and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's a pretty good voice. I'm pretty good at, you know, imitation. But he's having a, you know, fit because his sons have gotten him trapped. I mean, the idiot brother is realizing Omar can't, you know, too much close to Omar Epps, but Omar Epps ain't that lame. But I mean, he just realizes that, man, he fucked up royally. And before they can, you know, catch their breath, and like, yeah, they're, you know, under arrest. Thorgil, this dude, I'm like, I already know you a certified goon, but really, this dude he just goes berserk. They say, "Man, put your hand behind your back," and dude just like, "Huh?" He's like, "Bro, it's too late." This man straight up cleaves his head off, chops it off. I'm like, damn, like it was just a knife coming through butter, boss. And man, it's just like I don't give what no rules, nigga. Your boy Thorgil is a proper savage, so he just running through everybody, cleaving, you know, arms off, cleaving, you know, fingers off, you know, cleaving niggas in half. I'm like, damn, man. Yeah. Like the biblical story with a baby, you know, like offered to cut him in half, but they actually cut a man in half. You know, keep laughing. I mean, so y'all ain't seen enough soldiers. Sent 5 or something like that. That was dude ain't even break a sweat. He took no damage, 0 damage. Dude's a proper warrior out there, and you know he saves the last guy. You know, he chops his arm off, but you know, or his hand off. Then he, you know, pokes his eye. He's like, "Who sent you here? What, you know, why'd you let my brother win?" He's like, "What the fuck you talking about?" And then he pokes his eye. He's like, "Damn, I'm in pain. Please let me stop the blood. You know, stop the bleeding." Bro, it's over for you. You should have known that. I don't think he actually did off him, but he's like, "All right, when people give a warning to you, you should heed that warning. Who the sent you, and what's going on, bro?" So he spills his guts, quite literally, and then he spills the truth. There's a captain set him up, and he wanted Omar to get Trump on some charges so that we could take your farm. And he's like, this dude don't even like, he ain't even shook, he ain't shocked, he ain't surprised. He just like, oh, that means it's a challenge now. I'm like, you crazy, nigga, you crazy. So, they obviously gonna, they report back to Canute saying like, sorry, we forgot, we couldn't bring in Thorgil. He said, that's all right, man. We got all we need to charge you, take their farm. If, Kettle is there, we'll just take it and overwhelm him. I'm bringing in, Floki with his 70 men, and I got, 32 of my best, so that makes about 100 something men. We going in there, guns blazing, and we gonna get the farm. And that was all part of the plan to set him up. So I mean, we knew this from last episode when he put the plan in motion to use that idiot son, Omar, and they, they're like, we can't find him. We see that they're on the ship, and it's your boy, what's his name? Leaf to the rescue. Not from the Leaf Village, but from another village, but not named Leaf. And he smuggles them out, so he puts them in the salt, probably preserving some fish, something like that. They stink, stinks. Clean this up, it stinks. Vegeta line. But he says they're baking. He's like, all right, man, but he's like, he's getting thanked by them. He's like, no, this ain't, thank you. This ain't a free passage. We got a deal. Yeah, you will buy all the stuff you got, for 3 times the value. So you get paid, and you get, he's like, and I want Thorfinn. Yeah, you'll get, the little slave boy, and that's really what he's after. So he does him a solid, and he gets what he wants in return. And they set out, to head back to the farm, and man, Thorfinn and Einar are clearing land. It's just like he looking at the sun, look at the same sun that King Canute looking at. It's just, man, it's just dirty, man, that he set them up like that. But hey, all is fair in love and war, and these dudes, not gonna fight dirty, and they're gonna fight clean. They're gonna fight dirty and do what they gotta do to get what they want. And he's the king. Who's gonna oppose him? He got soldiers. He got might. So, the might means you're right, and you're righteous. I mean, which is crazy, but it is what it is. But it's like when you see the sun, he's just like, he just regretting the day he was fucking born, the day that he had ambition. You a weak motherfucker. How dare you have ambition? Know your role and stay in your place, jabroni. You just cost your father all that he worked for his whole life, and your OGG, your grandfather, all he worked for his whole life, to throw it away on. And see, hard times make hard men. Hard men make easy times. Easy times make soft men. And he's a product of that. Soft as, can't defend nothing, can't do nothing, just useless. So, how they gonna try to fight the way out of this? They got the goons that they hired on their farm. So it's gonna, this is gonna be interesting. Canute might end up clashing with Thorfinn because he still is a warrior. I just have one question. What does Canute mean when he says this is all for lost love? We're trying to create this utopia, yeah, but the way he lost his teacher, the guy that pretty much looked out for him his whole life, lost him savagely. Is that for that lost love, or for someone else along the line? But he was talking to his father again, my son, I'm proud of you. So what do you want? The way that you're wearing the crown and you're using your power, abusing it, fighting dirty, like Vegeta. No one said it's gonna be a dirty fight. He's just foul. And his father, the apparition, loves it. But man, the preview showed the guy, I forget, not Wolf, but the head guy on the farm that is in charge of security. He's ready and raring to go. So we'll get into that next week. But man, what a riveting episode and laying the groundwork. But anyways, you're not even watching. We're gonna get up out of here. And in the saga of V's, we're trying to stack V's on V's and make dubs.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like.
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.